Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. We are just 16 days away from kicking off the 2024 season. Scrimmage number 2 is in the books. We've got 3 more practices, boys. Just 3 more practices, and then Tennessee's going to move away from the camp portion and move into game preparation. It's right around the corner. Scrimmage number 2, again, is in the books. Nico did not participate today, woke up this morning, some type of stomach bug. But some of the other guys were back out on the field. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. Dante Thornton had a good day for the offense defensively. Arian Carter and Joshua Joseph's flash. We're going to go through some of Josh Heupel's comments after the scrimmage, break down the news and notes. Comes from VolQuest, from Go Vols 247. All the reports that are coming in, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff real quick. Just hit the thumbs up just below the video. Quick, free, easy, helps the channel. Let's get that out of the way. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not journalists. We're not reporters. We don't pretend to be any of that. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Next live stream is going to be Saturday. Saturday, 5-star offensive tackle David Sanders comes off the board around lunchtime. We're going to go live and break it down, take you all the way up to that decision. We may have somebody out there on the floor for the live commitment so we can show it right here on the channel. Stay tuned for that. Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time fan call-in show. Tuesday night, 6:30 EA Sports College Football. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Talkin VAWLS Live. It is full steam ahead, but let's jump into it. Let's take a listen to Josh Heupel's opening comments, what he thought on scrimmage number 2.
I thought, just from operations side of it, and I'm just talking sideline communication. Again, we, tried to take TV timeouts, be intentional, working iPad usage, finished it with a mock halftime for the coaches and players. Just organizationally, I thought it was really clean. Played clean football, had a crew out at the scrimmage and didn't have really many penalties at all during the course of it. So really like that. And then both sides of the football, guys made some plays.
I like hearing that, this scrimmage was more give and take. Both sides of the football out there making plays. Again, you go back to scrimmage number 1, and the defense kind of dominated the day, but you also got to look at Andres Carrick wasn't out there. Lance Hurd wasn't out there. John Campbell wasn't out there. It's interesting listening to Heupel now through 2 scrimmages. Both times it came up talking about the focus on operations and TV timeouts, iPads, having a mock halftime. But look, I think that's smart. I think Heupel focuses on the little details, and that way when you get into game day, you're not going to be surprised or caught off guard. After scrimmage number 1, when he was talking about the iPads, he talked about how more of the benefit of the coaches because they're not familiar with that, whereas some of the players utilize that throughout their high school career. So, I think it's just attention to details. I love hearing Heupel say that they didn't have many penalties on the day, kind of clean some of that stuff up. He was asked about the balancing act, right, between getting guys reps and protecting injuries. He was asked about that a little bit later in the press conference there. Again, Nico didn't play according to VolQuest, some type of stomach bug, but that means Jake Merklinger and Gaston Moore got a lot of work. Flip side of that, Andres Carrick, Lance Hurd played today. I think that's huge. You look at it and say, well, Boogie, it's just a scrimmage. They're still playing 11 on 11, and I agree with that. The Hurd, Hurd is new to this offense. So I think he needs to get out there when it's live action. And it's not really a big deal, but at the same time, it is a big deal. I'm glad to hear that Lance Hurd was out there going through scrimmage number 2. Some other notables that sat out, Keenan Peely sat out. So Jeremiah Thielander got some extra run. Ricky Gibson has been limited. So Jalen McMurray and Jordan Matthews split time opposite of Jermod McCoy at that other corner position. I think Kaner was trying to trap Coach Heupel into a response about Boo Carter. He asked about the secondary, specifically some of these young guys, and if anybody is separating themselves from the pack. Again, I think, shout out Kaner. I think Kaner was trying to get a Boo Carter quote and then even came back and doubled down a couple of questions later and specifically asked about Boo Carter. But Heupel responded with a whole lot of coach speak and talked about how throughout the course of the season, you're going to have to play a lot of different guys. And he really didn't go into any specifics, but what I like that he said they're improving on their fundamentals. And then he mentioned what we've all been talking about, how the secondary, they've got the size, the length, and the athleticism that maybe they didn't have a year ago. So I think those are interesting and worth noting. This next question, I want to play the clip from Heupel because this is absolutely hilarious. A point blank, spot on question. Can you give us the individual names of skill position guys that you liked from today? That was the question that was asked to Josh Heupel. And I think that his response is absolutely hilarious. Let's take a listen.
Can you give us just some like the individual names of offensive skill positions that you like today?
Individual skill guys that I liked from today. Okay. Sean Bishop, Peyton Lewis did a really nice job at the running back spot. Wide receivers, Dante Thornton played extremely well. Squirrel White played well. I thought our tight end group as a whole, all three of them played extremely well today. Thanks for that direct question.
Josh Heupel's a guy that it's a lot of coach speak, right? He always has a lot of coach speak. So I think it's hilarious that he just got asked point blank. But Deshaun Bishop is a guy that he also mentioned earlier in the press conference, and something that I love to hear, especially for a freshman. He talked about Deshaun Bishop. He's kind of been the guy that flashes in scrimmages, right? He did it back in the spring. He was the first name out of Josh Heupel's mouth after scrimmage number 1. But after this scrimmage, he mentioned Deshaun Bishop and talked about his ability and how they can trust him in pass protection. That is huge for a freshman. He also mentioned Dante Thornton there. Everybody is saying and reporting that Dante Thornton had the best scrimmage by far for the offense. Patrick Brown over at GoVols 247 said the play of the day was a long touchdown catch by Dante Thornton on a great throw by Gaston Moore. Said Jordan Matthews was in a good position on the play, but defense, good defense, but better offense. That's what you like to hear. Guys making plays. I love to hear it, man. If you're not excited about this 2024 season, I don't know what to tell you. Go back and watch the video from this morning. Nobody's watching it. I get it. Everybody was waiting on the scrimmage notes. But, man, Tennessee is relevant. Tennessee is nationally relevant. Guys listed in the top 100. Breakout players like Chris Brazzell. But in today's scrimmage, we're talking about Dante Thornton. That's because there's so much talent on this offense that it's going to get spread around. Again, if you missed that video this morning, go back and give it a watch. I promise you're going to come out fired up and ready for this 2024 season. Speaking of offense, speaking of weapons, Squirrel White also had a good day today. Brew McCoy got some work in the scrimmage. So that's good hearing that he's coming back from injury. He's healthy enough to go out there and participate. They're going to try to ease him in, get him up to speed so he's ready to go for week 1, more specifically for week 2 in that NC State game. Nico, again, didn't go through the scrimmage today, but Josh Heupel was asked about Nico and what his command of the offense looked like. And this is kind of a pretty detailed response from Coach Heupel. I like it. So let's take a listen.
Nico's got really good command of what we're doing offensively. We've seen that, throughout this offseason, but really in his development from last fall too. He's got great comfort. There's a lot that goes into our quarterback play, from protection. Could be, changing the protection. In our run game, there's a lot of things that go into it. That's the RPO tags. It's loaded box. It's all those things. So he's got great command of what we're doing. At the same time, everybody inside of our programs got to continue to grow to get better. And I'm not just talking about Nico. I'm talking about everybody, right? It's a journey. Good teams get better throughout the year. We got to continue. We got 3 practices left in what I would call our true training camp. We got to continue to get better.
Of course, we're all going to talk about Nico, because the Nico era starts now, and Nico is him. And we've been on here for months and months and months and talking about why we on this channel, everybody that comes on this channel, I think most of you guys in the comments, most of you guys in the live chat believe too, you think Nico is him. And as Coach Jay said, I'll say it again, he's got to go out there and prove it to us, right? He's got to go out on the field of play and show us that he is that guy. But we have all the reason to believe that this offense is going to look different in 2024. And there are reasons for that. And I know some people are concerned because Coach Golis left and then the offense changed. Well, the quarterback also changed. And now we've got a guy that could be the best quarterback to come through here since Peyton Manning. He is special. He is him. And we're going to find that out in just a little over a couple of weeks away. So what do you guys think? Jump into the comment section and let's talk about it. Scrimmage number 2 is in the books. Again, just 3 more practices to go, and then Tennessee's going to move into game preparation mode. I talked to Kaner this morning. We're going to bring back the Monday morning show, Monday mornings, 9 a.m. We're going to do that the week before the first game. So a couple Mondays away, we're going to bring back that Monday morning show. Me and Coach Jay are going to bring back the Friday morning show. So it is full steam ahead. But for now, make sure you guys tune in Saturday for the live commitment of David Sanders. We're going to continue to drop videos every day. Do us a favor, smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. I would greatly appreciate it. You can go down in the description below. There's a link where you can pick up Talkin VAWLS merchandise, bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. We got this nice clean Vols by 50 shirt. We got a Knoxville, Tennessee themed shirt, FUGA, Cult of 8, the chosen one, whatever you want, VWO, because if you're talking Vols, you're talking Vols for life. Go check that out. Also, shout out to the members of the channel. You like the videos here, the content, the live streams, the community aspect, whatever it is you like about this channel, think about hitting that join button. You can join the channel for as little as $1 a month. It helps keep the lights on around here, keep us moving forward. You also get access to custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun perks and benefits. But if not, smash the thumbs up. That's quick, free, and easy. Jump to the comment section. Let's talk about it, because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.